Bangladesh, a land of rivers and resilience, has long been synonymous with poverty and struggle. For decades, the country was often depicted in the global media as a place of natural disasters, overpopulation, and economic hardship. However, beneath this surface of adversity, there was a spirit of determination and an unyielding will to survive and thrive. Yet, in recent decades, this small South Asian nation had become a beacon of hope, defying expectations with its remarkable economic progress. The transformation was nothing short of extraordinary. From the bustling streets of Dhaka to the thriving garment factories, Bangladesh showcased a story of rapid development and economic resilience. But now, the narrative has taken a stark turn. Bangladesh finds itself grappling with an economic crisis of significant proportions, casting a shadow over its hard-won achievements. The once bustling factories now stand empty, and the vibrant markets have lost their luster. The economic downturn has left many businesses shuttered and countless workers unemployed. This unexpected turn of events has left many bewildered. Citizens who once felt secure in their livelihoods now face uncertainty and fear. The headlines in the newspapers paint a grim picture, and the conversations on the streets are filled with confusion and concern. How did a nation on the cusp of prosperity find itself teetering on the edge of turmoil? The abandoned construction sites and the worried faces staring at stock market screens tell a story of a country caught off guard by a series of unfortunate events. The answer, it appears, lies in a complex web of internal and external factors. The economic landscape is a tangled web of interconnected issues, each contributing to the current crisis. From domestic policies to global market trends, the factors at play are numerous and intricate. These range from allegations of widespread corruption and financial mismanagement to a global economic slowdown and the ripple effects of the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The protests against corruption highlight the internal struggles, while the empty shelves in markets reflect the broader economic challenges. The following sections will delve into the intricacies of this crisis, examining the factors that have contributed to Bangladesh's economic woes and exploring the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Experts and analysts will provide insights into the data, helping us understand the depth and breadth of the issues at hand. As we unravel this complex narrative, we will uncover the shocking truth about Bangladesh's economy, a tale of both remarkable progress and deeply concerning setbacks. The contrast between the bustling markets of the past and the empty streets of today serves as a stark reminder of the volatility of economic fortunes. What does the future hold for this nation of 160 million people? The hopes and dreams of millions rest on the ability of the country to navigate through these turbulent times. The resilience of the people, from the children in classrooms to the farmers in the fields, will be crucial in shaping the path forward. Can Bangladesh overcome its current challenges and reclaim its position as a development success story? The determination of business leaders and the hard work of factory workers will play a pivotal role in this journey. The nation's ability to adapt and innovate will be tested like never before. The answers to these questions have far-reaching implications, not just for Bangladesh itself, but for the broader South Asian region and beyond. The interconnectedness of economies means that the ripple effects of Bangladesh's economic situation will be felt far and wide, influencing regional stability and global economic trends. The economic hardship faced by ordinary Bangladeshis is undeniable. The struggles are evident in every corner of the country, from the bustling urban centers to the quiet rural areas. People are finding it increasingly difficult to make ends meet, and the sense of despair is palpable. The streets of Dhaka, the bustling capital city, bear witness to the growing discontent. Protests have become a common sight as citizens voice their frustrations over the economic situation. The once vibrant city now echoes with the cries of those demanding change. Long queues snake outside fuel stations, a testament to the soaring energy prices that have sent shockwaves through the economy. The rising cost of fuel has had a ripple effect, impacting transportation, goods, and services, making daily life increasingly unaffordable for many. The cost of living has skyrocketed. Basic necessities that were once affordable are now out of reach for a significant portion of the population. Families are forced to make tough choices, often sacrificing essential needs to survive. Essential commodities, once within reach of the average citizen, have become increasingly expensive. The price hikes are not limited to luxury items but include everyday essentials like rice, vegetables, and cooking oil. Food prices in particular have soared, placing an unbearable burden on low-income families. Many are now struggling to put even a single meal on the table, and malnutrition is becoming a growing concern. The specter of hunger now looms large over many households. Children, the most vulnerable, are the hardest hit, with many going to bed hungry. The situation is dire and calls for immediate intervention. Unemployment is rampant, particularly among the youth. The lack of job opportunities has left many young people disillusioned and frustrated. They spend their days searching for work, often in vain. Thousands of young graduates enter the job market each year, only to find their aspirations dashed against the harsh reality of limited opportunities. The education they worked so hard to attain seems to offer little in the way of a better future. The official unemployment figures, alarming as they are, likely underestimate the true extent of the problem. Many are underemployed or have given up looking for work altogether, further exacerbating the crisis. The social safety net, already fragile, is struggling to cope with the increasing demand. Charities and aid organizations are overwhelmed and resources are stretched thin. The need for assistance far outstrips the available support. The government, grappling with its own financial constraints, is finding it increasingly difficult to provide adequate support to those most in need. Policy measures have been slow to materialize and the relief provided is often insufficient. The situation is dire and the human cost of this economic crisis is becoming increasingly apparent. The resilience of the Bangladeshi people is being tested like never before, and the road to recovery seems long and uncertain. For years, Bangladesh was hailed as a development darling, a shining example of rapid economic growth in the developing world. International institutions and economists alike lauded its impressive economic growth rates, often exceeding 7% per annum. The country was frequently cited in reports and studies as a model for other nations to follow. The country seemed poised to become the next Asian tiger, following in the footsteps of South Korea and Taiwan. The skyline of Dhaka, with its rising skyscrapers, symbolized this anticipated transformation. This narrative of unbridled success, however, has begun to unravel. Beneath the surface, cracks started to appear in the seemingly flawless facade. Recent revelations have cast serious doubts on the veracity of these economic statistics. Investigative reports and whistleblowers have brought to light discrepancies that were previously overlooked. Critics argue that the previous government, eager to showcase its achievements, had been manipulating data and inflating growth figures. This manipulation was not just a minor adjustment, but a systematic effort to present a rosier picture. A December 2024 white paper, published by a group of independent economists, sent shockwaves through the country. The findings were stark and unsettling. The report alleged that Bangladesh's economic progress had been significantly overstated for years. The data, which had been the basis for so much optimism, was now under intense scrutiny. The true extent of the country's indebtedness and the fragility of its financial system had been carefully concealed from public view. The banking sector, once thought to be robust, was revealed to be on shaky ground. These revelations have shattered the illusion of progress, leaving many questioning the true state of the nation's economy. The public's trust in official statistics and government reports has been severely eroded. The once celebrated economic miracle now appears to have been built on shaky foundations, propped up by a culture of secrecy and a lack of transparency. The future of Bangladesh's economy remains uncertain, as the nation grapples with the fallout of these revelations. At the heart of Bangladesh's economic woes lies a deeply entrenched culture of corruption. For years, a nexus of corrupt politicians, bureaucrats, and businessmen has been siphoning off billions of dollars from state coffers and the financial system. The scale of the plunder is staggering. Ahsan Mansour, the new central bank governor, appointed in the wake of the recent political upheaval, has revealed that an estimated $17 billion, possibly exceeding $30 billion, was siphoned out of the country during the previous regime's tenure. These ill-gotten gains were stashed away in offshore accounts or invested in luxury real estate abroad. The money that should have been used to build schools, hospitals, and infrastructure was instead lining the pockets of a corrupt few. This rampant corruption has had a devastating impact on the country's economy. It has eroded trust in institutions, discouraged foreign investment, and deprived the government of much-needed resources for development. The banking system in Bangladesh, once a pillar of stability, now teeters on the edge. Years of mismanagement and corruption have taken their toll. You see, trust in financial institutions is eroding rapidly. Depositors are anxious, and businesses are feeling the crunch. It's a critical moment, and the decisions made now will shape the future of the country's economy. The question remains, can the system be reformed in time to prevent a full-blown crisis? As the sun rises over Bangladesh, a new era begins. The nation stands at the threshold of unprecedented growth and transformation. With a rich cultural heritage and a resilient spirit, the people of Bangladesh are ready to embrace the future. The journey to recovery has not been easy. Overcoming numerous challenges, the nation has shown remarkable resilience. Through unity and determination, Bangladesh is steadily rebuilding and moving forward. Every challenge presents an opportunity. While Bangladesh faces obstacles, it also sees potential for growth and innovation. The spirit of the people, combined with strategic initiatives, paves the way for a prosperous future. As we look ahead, the vision for a brighter future becomes clearer. With continued effort and dedication, Bangladesh is poised to achieve great heights. The journey is ongoing, and the promise of a better tomorrow remains strong.